back to the City of Caldwell podcast. We have some return guests today, and we have the Welches in the house. First time in the new City Hall. Yay!
Yay!
Yes, looks fantastic.
Looks amazing.
I still forget that some people haven't been to this new site yet, but
Yeah.
glad to have you. Glad to break in our counselor chambers with y'all. But
Yeah.
Can you just tell us really quickly, remind us who you are, and tell us what's going on. And by the way, if you want more context, this is kind of our second take or second part with these folks. So if you want more context, we actually have a previous episode you guys can click to. But yeah, who are you and what's going on?
Hello, my name is Kylie Welch, and I'm your 3-time National Miss Royalty Voice for Autism.
Woo! 3 times.
Yay! Three-peat.
You say thrice? 3 times?
We say three-peat.
3P.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Debbie Welch. I am literally her social media director, her hairstylist, wardrobe. We plan all of our community events, and yeah, we're proud to be from City of Caldwell and representing.
Nice. Kylie, because you're royalty, do you have like a little bell? And you just say, hey, fluff my pillow.
Well, basically, no. I don't really need that.
No.
I just get a royal treatment done by my talented mom.
A real treatment. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You're nicer than I would. I'd be like, ring, grape, okay. Fan me with your...
I don't do that.
Individual fan. Water.
Kylie, tell us what happened in Alabama. What was going on there?
Well, I came down to Alabama to hand down the national title, but now I won it again as a 3P.
So instead of handing it to somebody else, you handed it back to yourself? Is that what happened?
Yes.
So what goes into that? So how does somebody do, like, okay, you win and everybody's like excited for you and that's great, but there's a lot of other work to get to that point, right?
Right.
So you can't just be like, ta-da,
right,
champion.
Right.
Like, how does somebody get to if there's another boy or girl out there that's like, I want to do what she did, like, how do you do that?
Well, beauty isn't on the inside. It's only whether you're in a feedback fashionista bag or a sparkly, glittery gown.
Nice.
So do you know, like, can you tell them, like, what all we do? Like, how did we get to the pageant program? So they're based on the East Coast. Remember what we did? We reached out to them.
So we do national days that post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a post for Cinch jeans.
So a lot of community outreach, and then they kind of look at to see, if you have any sponsorships or kind of what you have in your area. And with being a bigger pageant on the East Coast, they collect a lot of sponsorships. And so for being the only representative over here on the West Coast, we have to do a lot of reaching out ourselves. And so recently, a couple of years ago when Kylie won the national title, the first time we reached out to like Cinch and Wrangler because, she's a cowgirl. Why not dress in some cowgirl clothes we can get? And it's really cool because Cinch being as big as they are, they actually did reach back out to us and they said, hey, we want her to dress in style. And they went ahead and they gave her a brand sponsorship.
Cool.
And then we also went ahead and told them again about what she had done, and they went ahead and presented again.
Nice.
So that is what she's wearing, her Cinch jeans today.
Nice.
But so we have to do a lot of community
service,
community outreach, and then we also just have to be very involved in just like what we represent. And so she rides horses, so we want to go to a lot of rodeos in our area, like horse shows, and then just try to show like, hey, she can do those things too, but we just want to be representative too.
Yeah. Well, obviously you have to be really committed to do this 3 times now.
Yes, correct.
Or 1 time.
Right,
let
yeah.
alone 3 times.
Yeah.
What makes this all worth it for you guys?
It makes it very amazing to be a 3-time National Miss Royalty Voice for Autism.
Like, how does it?
It feels really, really great. I feel so confident in myself, and it feels just amazing.
So I think the biggest thing is just the impact we make around those around us that we don't even, I mean, we see people outside of here. We see people when we just go to the grocery store and they're like, hey, we know you. And it's just kind of cool because if they don't know us by just, like just our names, but they know us by our actions and how we're presenting and representing. And I think that's the biggest take that we're taking is that they're like, hey, she's trying to be involved in our community, but also be inclusive and just be a cowgirl and just in an everyday life. And we're seeing more of that. And it's nice for it to just kind of ricochet and for it to kind of go all out. And our city especially has been doing great at promoting us. And it's nice that we have their support from the home front when we do travel, because I mean, you want that and you want to show that. And so when we go to other states, we're like, hey, our city's representing. Then we get other cities that are like, oh, hey, we want to do that. How are you doing that? And so it's just, I think it's a great outtake to just kind of see how everybody is involved and how it's not us. We're just trying to show that you can do anything. It just, you may do it at a different pace, but it's nice to know that you can still try to do anything.
Right. So is that the hope that the awareness and the partnerships that you're building here gets replicated in other places?
Definitely.
Is that kind of the hope?
Yeah. So our biggest thing is that what we would like to see is we would like to see, honestly, not just the Voice for Autism Pageant program only be so known on the East Coast. We would like to see it build more on the West Coast. But we'd also like to see just everybody around just to be like, hey, maybe I should be a little bit more kind because I don't know what's going on. And not all disabilities are visual. A lot of them are hidden. And so it is like my hope is for that, when you are out there just out and about, just maybe take a few extra seconds to be like, how can I make a difference? Who can I help? How can I be, maybe an impact in my community and maybe impact those around me?
Right.
What will that do in the future?
Right. So I guess what I'm hearing is maybe just have a little bit more grace for people.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah. Because you just never know, right?
Yes. This morning we went to the Buckaroo breakfast. It was so much fun.
Did you eat the breakfast?
Yes, I did.
What was the best part of your breakfast?
I love the over hard eggs and the sausage and hash browns and to drink Meadow Gold white milk.
So it was awesome because they didn't just have the scrambled eggs, you got to do eggs cooked to order. So she got to order a hard egg. That's how you like?
Yes.
Is that the best way that you like it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like your eggs runny or do you like them kind of cooked?
I like them over hard.
Yeah.
She wants them cooked.
Okay.
That's how Dad makes them.
That's right.
There you go. Does he make it the best?
Yes, he does.
So we could have breakfast every day if Dad was making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I tried making eggs by myself, but it was hard.
That's okay. But you tried.
Yeah.
And that's another great example, Kylie, is that you're trying. And it's okay to just try. Because you won't know until you try.
Right. All right, Kylie, can we ask you some questions to get to know you just a little bit better?
Let's do it.
Okay. So I don't mean to put you on the spot. Best movie ever.
Okay, here's my best movie ever. Walk, Ride, Rodeo.
Okay. Who's the best musical artist right now for you?
For me, it had to be Britney Spears.
Okay. Old school.
Yeah, throwing it back. All right.
I think there's some younger folks that don't even know who you're talking
right.
about.
Maybe she would say T Swift, but all right.
Yeah. Are you a Swiftie?
Yes, I read her book.
Yeah. Taylor Allison Swift.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yep.
Tay-Tay. Do you have an all-time favorite cereal?
Gluten-free Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows.
Oh, with marshmallows. Nice.
So healthy.
Hey, you're a party girl, right? So
I am a party animal.
That sounds kind of like a party in a bowl right there for you.
Yeah, it is.
What is your all-time favorite animal?
Horses.
Do you have a kind of horse that you prefer?
Palomino.
Okay, why?
Because they're so beautiful and so graceful.
Okay.
Likes the blonde.
So when you go to the rodeo, what's your favorite part of the rodeo?
Barrel racing.
Okay. Why is that your favorite?
Because I get to watch the girls go fast and ride the pattern. Because if you break pattern, you get in no time. And I showed them how it was done at the Rascal Rodeo.
And when you compete in rodeos, what's your favorite event?
Pole bending.
And?
Barrel racing.
So it's one of her favorite events to compete into.
Nice. What is your all-time one favorite thing about Caldwell?
Oh man.
Everything.
So if you were the mayor, what would be one thing that you would change? And what would be one thing that you're like, we're never changing this. Let's keep this going.
It would be only up from here.
That's what you would change. Is always remember only up from here.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Keep though.
Sweet tea day.
Have sweet tea here. Just always have sweet tea.
They always do.
Yeah. Sweet tea's addicting.
I can't get enough of it. I have some in the car.
Oh, was that from Alabama? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you like Indian Creek?
Yeah, we do.
Indian Creek? You like to walk around Indian Creek?
I love walking around the Indian Creek and the Indian Creek Plaza. We were there last year for their kickoff, and we did a line dance, and Mom got to join in.
Nice. Who's the better dancer between you two?
Me.
Oh, okay. What is your all-time favorite fit or outfit?
I would say a pretty rainbow tutu dress.
Do you have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get one for my birthday.
I was like, where is that coming from?
Okay. If somebody came up to you, because this probably happens a lot when you're traveling.
Yeah.
They say, Caldwell, where's that? If you were to sum up Caldwell in one sentence, what would it be?
It would be, I love Caldwell.
Nice.
Go Caldwell.
And it's our hometown.
Yes, it is.
What's going to be your dream car? Like once you know.
A turquoise Toyota Corolla.
There you go. Like this turquoise on your earring?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And then I guess, do you have like a favorite, place to eat like in Caldwell?
Well, I have a few.
Okay.
I like Stella's Ice Cream, Jersey Mike's, and Indian Creek Steakhouse.
There you go. Classic. How do you like your steak cooked?
I like them cooked. No pink.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, she likes it well done.
You like it
with
cooked?
a baked potato with butter and sour cream and bacon bits.
There you go.
Fully loaded baked potato and a done steak.
So it sounds like you're kind of a carnivore, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Party animal and a carnivore.
Nice. Well, thanks for letting me kind of quiz you and put you on the hot seat a little bit.
Thank you.
Well, what is one thing that you would like? I think we asked this last time a little bit, but maybe it's the same, maybe it's different. But what is like the one thing that you want people to know about autism?
That you can be beautiful and amazing no matter the obstacle.
And that can go beyond the autism thing.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
So,
and I think it just goes back to that whole, disabilities can be hidden. And so never judge a book by its cover. And, the biggest thing about with the spectrum being so broad and stuff, it's like, there's no two people alike. And so, yes, you're meeting one today or maybe from the previous podcast, but you're meeting one today who has autism, but then you could turn around and go to the store and meet somebody completely different and they could say they have autism. So it's just understanding that, again, there's no similarities, but just knowing just how can I help them? How can I be kind?
Right. We don't really ever script our conversations or podcasts at all, but one thing that I've noticed just personally, whether it's autism or disabilities or, but let's take autism for now. I see it a lot more, obviously, a little bit more in kids or maybe youth. But then when I'm out and about in the world, sometimes I'll look at adults and I'll say, you might have it,
Yeah.
whether it's autism or something else. But then I think the grace thing kind of comes in, because sometimes it's like, why are you acting like this?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, maybe it's a customer service person or, you kind of expect a certain, flow of how things are supposed to go. But then you kind of, think about like, oh, in adults, it's not as easy to kind of see that as much.
Right.
So what do you think about that?
I 100% agree with that. But then I've also been, around it. And so I think my other also thought process is, okay, I see where they're coming from. How can I help? But my heart automatically goes to, how can I help? Can I help? That may be the best part for me too, is to not help in that situation. But it's also like, I am aware of it though. And I think that's the other thing too, is just letting people know like, hey, I'm aware. And that's our biggest thing is she's an advocate to bring awareness. It's like, so that's why we go out and represent. And so when she's at like different community events and you see her out and about, you're being aware that, she's there, but she's not just like you and I, but she's trying to be inclusive to be included in like you and I.
Yeah. I think, not when I'm out and about, I just feel like as just everybody in general, we can be a lot more kind of like what you said, just have more grace for people. It's kind of like you see people go from 0 to 60 really quickly, getting upset or offended or whatever. But man, what would it look like to just say, hey, I don't know what's going on with the other person. Maybe they just had a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're in a bad season of life or something. We don't know. But whether it's a disability or just circumstances or whatever, it's like, can we just be better people to each other? You know? So anyways. Well, Kylie, thank you so much for, putting all the hard work in.
Thank you.
I mean, we would be proud of you regardless if you won or not. But
thank you.
But we are proud that, you love Caldwell and you bleed Caldwell.
I do.
And you just represent us so well. And we have a lot, people in general can learn a lot from you. And, in closing, I guess, what's one tip that you can give us on how to be more kind?
Be kind to everyone.
That's a good tip.
Yep. Not just the people who are just only nice to you, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be kind to everyone.
Sometimes it's better to be kind to the unkind. Huh?
Oh, Brian, my favorite shoe brand is Skechers.
Okay. Well, speaking of shoes, what's your shoe size?
7.
I'm a size 7, and I'm going to get those Bella Ballerina shoes.
Oh, nice.
They spin round and round with a special disc.
Because then it goes with the party animal. She's got to have dancing shoes.
So when we have part 3, you need to show off your
dancing
ballerina shoes.
Those and your
rainbow tutu dress with pink stripes on it and a blue jacket to match.
Oh my gosh,
you're
making me have to design an outfit.
There you go.
You could just buy one.
Oh, that's true.
Well, you did say you're part wardrobe team, right?
That's true. That's true.
Like mother, like daughter. It's awesome to have a supportive mom who likes to bake.
It's like wardrobe, make it happen.
Yeah. Just that.
You're getting cake of my mom's cookies.
Oh, hey, now you're bringing that up. Good thing there's editing involved.
Well, thanks guys for being on. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
For including us in your journey.
Yeah, thank you so much. We again love our city and we're happy to be a part of it.